Celestial bodies, alive for you and I. Move like force pulsing through your veins. Stand by, you remember, you're a galactic light. I'm coming.
My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillipson. I am a channel for the divine. Full circle moment alert, alert. So are you. We are actually in the age of unconditional love, where we are all awakening in mass to our spiritual identity or our limitless nature. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. You're watching this on playback most readily. Yeah, you're watching this on playback. Follow Kingdom Things Podcast on YouTube. Follow Kingdom Things Podcast on Spotify. Follow Kingdom Things Podcast on Twitch, where I go live and do live lectures whenever I feel moved by the Spirit, by universal forces, by the ancestral forces, by God to do so. I go live and I do lectures. Kingdom Things Podcast on Twitch. This is actually a lecture that I did live on Kingdom Things Podcast on Twitch. Today I've been working with universal forces, source codes, universal consciousness. They said the energy said call us, identify the energy as universal consciousness, right? And they're wanting to come through and channel some things to our realm of reality, to help uplift our realm, uplift humankind, humanity. We're in a massive shift. I was like, whoa, Nelly. I walked to the store just a couple hours ago, and as I walk outside, I do what I call powwow sessions. Powwow sessions where I calm my energy and uplift my energy using my consciousness or universal forces or my soul or God. So I was walking and I was just calming my energies. I was like, dang, like we're really in a mass awakening on the whole planet. Like everybody's waking up on the planet, spiritually awakening on the planet, like over 7 billion people, 7 billion beings. I was like, whoa, snap. I was like, that's a lot of power. I was like, dang. And my soul was like, we've done it before. Universal consciousness is like, we've done this many times, infinite times. You're okay. Like it's not an anomaly. We understand that you're like, whoa, but y'all gonna be fine. Like this is nothing new. We've done this infinite times, awakening beings in a realm, on a planet, in a space, place of infinite creation or God's creation. So y'all are gonna be fine. I use my soul gifts. I just jump right into all the baby, the meat and potatoes. I use my soul gifts or my Akashic record to channel energies and messages to help uplift the human consciousness. So come with my energies with universal consciousness, God, source, my soul, the ancestral forces. And they were like, it's okay. We've done this many times. And I was also reminded that this is the way of nature. This is the way of creation. This is the way of God's creation. Like we're lulled to sleep at points in our evolution as beings of God's creation, beings or energies of God's creation. We're lulled to sleep, or we forget our existential nature in order to experience there's an analogy that's coming through. In order to experience dimensions and phases in our evolution that are super painful, right? It's like when you get amnesia for an invasive surgery. With us falling asleep and forgetting our existential nature was like the amnesia to our soul, to allow our soul to purge or manifest this reality of extreme violence and famine, poverty, death, disease, destitution. Us falling asleep was amnesia for our soul to purge and experience this destitution, this extreme destitution where we manifested death. We created death, disease, war, famine, poverty. And falling asleep was a part of the amnesia for our souls to purge all of these energies, to prepare for our next stage of evolution. We're awakening in mass to our existential nature. That's what's happening. You're not going crazy. You're not, you know, I'm not a medical doctor or psychologist or psychiatrist, so please consult a medical physician, physician. But you're finding this content for a reason, because there's an energy or message that can help you in your point of evolution on your journey at this time. I'm going to go ahead and sit back and allow the universal consciousness to channel through myself. They want me to speak a little bit about religion. This episode is titled Source Codes. When I was on my spiritual awakening journey, the last 3 years I've been in a deep zealotry, deep meditation, where I've been seeking God within in order to come into alignment with my soul tools, my soul wisdom, my existential nature, the remembrance of why I exist. I tell that story a lot in the podcast. I'll link my story below if you're interested in delving further into that. On the playback on YouTube as well as Spotify, I'll link my story, the video of my story below. But the last 3-4 years, as I've been in deep zealotry, seeking God within, deep, like maybe living meditation, I was awakened to the fact that, you know, I'm leading the charge energetically on the shift of humanity into our dharma. What's the human of planet Earth's dharma? Our purpose is to serve as a beacon of unconditional love and compassion. Unconditional love meaning the high mastery, high execution of the mastery and practice of the fact that everything in our reality is only a dimension of our internal environment. And the way that we have compassion for ourselves by having compassion with our reality, by allowing ourselves to release judgment of anything that's happening in our reality, because everything that's happening in our reality serves to help evolve human culture, humanity, ourselves, and human culture, humanity. As we evolve, all of God's creation evolves. All of the multiverses evolve. All of infinite creation evolves. All of God evolves. So I was in deep zealotry meditation the last 3 to 4 years, and I was told, you know, you're leading the charge energetically. You're going to be channeling. My soul says transfiguration. You're a transfiguration multiverse portal to allow for high voltage, abundant energies to permeate this reality, to help upheal and uplift humankind in this reality. You're going first. You're not the only one, but you're going first. All of humankind are waking up to the fact that we're transfiguration, multiverse portals, multidimensional portals to channel our authentic frequency, our limitless energies into our reality, to manifest a reality that reflects our limitless nature, our existential nature, as we are awakening from the slumber of our most recent phase of evolution of our souls of humankind. Again, we were lulled to sleep as amnesia to the soul, to allow our soul to purge all of the things that we've experienced in the last few millennia. The recorded history of our culture, all of the violence, the famine, the poverty, the destitution was a part of that purge, that soul purge, to prepare us for our mastered phase, the age of unconditional love, the age of Aquarius, where humankind were awakening in mass to our powerful, limitless nature. So I was told, Ashley, you're going to be channeling source codes. And I have the understanding that in many experiences of my soul, I have been super pious and deeply involved with the church and synagogue and mass, so many different religions and satsangs, different cultures, different religions all around the planet, where the connection to the divine is perceived in different ways, where the connection to the divine is perceived as a rite of passage that is one to be earned. Yes, our connection to the divine is sacred, but it's understanding our connection to the divine is an innate right as beings of creation. There is no secret handshake, no secret code, no secret pathway that is to, no secret club or religious sanction that is to gatekeep the pathway to the divine, to universal codes, to the to universal source, to the oneness of all things, to universal God. I'm going to sit back and go ahead and allow universal consciousness to channel through myself. I'm excited, nervous, and excited. Here we go. I am going to do a transcendental channel, so I will sit back, close my eyes, feel welcome to close your eyes as well, to be able to feel which energies and messages most readily resonate with your heart space. Allow those energies to uplift you and help you on your soul evolutionary journey called life, called experience. Why, thank you, Ashley. We are super excited to be here in this time of Jubilee, as this time, humankind, you are coming online to your existential nature, your life purpose, your life purposes, as you are also unique. You are like a treasure chest of different colored gems, different colored rubies, all so precious, also lustrous, also divine. You all have high purpose. Not one being of your culture, not one being of your civilization doesn't have a high purpose, because you came into existence because you were needed. Ashley has the understanding from her Akashic record that whenever creation, or you most readily term God, whenever existence or God or creation needs another dimension of existence or God or creation to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. Every human being is a natural production of this evolution, of need, of purpose, of necessity to continue to grow and evolve infinite creation or the multiverse or God or all things. We are so happy to have you as dimensions of God's creation. As you have done a wonderful job, dear souls, dear consciousness of planet Earth, to bring your collective into the fold of all things, of limitless possibilities. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much, Universal Consciousness. That was pretty quick. They were like, we're going to be quick. We're going to be quick. My phone is running low on battery. They were like, don't worry about plugging it in. We're going to be quick. That's really cool. I want to thank y'all so much for joining this Kingdom Things podcast transmission. I hope there's an energy or a message that really bolsters you and satiates you and assists you on your own personal journey of soul evolution, of awakening to your existential nature, of awakening to your divine, authentic purpose, of awakening to, your truth, your authenticity. Again, my name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I am a channel for the divine. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah. Full circle moment, alert, alert. So are you. Why, Ashley? What have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. I'm a channel for the divine, baby. That's everything I do is a channel. I own it. I accept it. I love it. I also channel music. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is available on YouTube. All types of genres. I heal myself, and I channel those healing energies and messages into the music. I hope there's a song or songs and energies and messages that help you, grow and evolve and break free of limiting beliefs and energies that are within your being. Ashley-Nicole Music, is on YouTube. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which is now available in the Amazon bookstore. Short synopsis: it's a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She is catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school Manhattan Prep. She gets kidnapped by Chase's dad's goons. She ends up homeless, kicked out of school, but then a bunch of miraculous things help her to come into alignment with her divine purpose. She awakens to her multidimensionality. Her story is, analogous to humanity's story. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, there are 2 souls, or 1 soul, incarnated in 2 bodies in many lifetimes. They know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together, but each, the law of the lands, the energies, the thought patterns, the consciousness of the realities that they birth into said that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which love, which life, under which circumstances, the third part, My Other Half, is introduced within the Asya story, the first two parts, in a really creative and beautiful way. I really hope you enjoyed the Unconditional Love Literature parcel. Again, it is now in the Amazon bookstore. The links are below. There are digital as well as paper copies available. I'm also an intuitive home cook. I love cooking. I love intuitively cooking. It's so much fun for me. I'm bringing that into alignment as well with my soul authenticity, because I'm learning things about myself, my energy, and what's healthy with my energy, like what healthy patterns, you know, that are that will influence my spiritual evolution in a upward way, you know. I'm trying to patterns that would have stagnated my spiritual growth. I'm bringing it into alignment with my soul. We do that on Magic Meals, baby. My relationship with food. We do that Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available on YouTube, or I Intuitively Cook. Go subscribe there if you love cooking, fun, talking, loving, and having a good old time. I also do powwow sessions. I talked about the powwow sessions I do on myself. I also channel healing energies and messages. I offer that service. My powwow sessions are also available in the link below. What else? One last thing. Asya's animated series. It does stem from the Unconditional Love Literature parcel universe. Asya's animated series is available to stream for free at this time on YouTube. I actually channel my soul's wisdom whenever I'm working through energies and breaking through limiting beliefs inside myself, within my Akashic record, within humankind, within God's creation. My soul is like, hey, go write out a script for Asya's animated series, and I'll channel that wisdom into the series. So I hope there's an uplifting energy and message in the series. Again, Asya's story is available to stream on YouTube. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love, because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truth. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps activate your DNA. And our DNA activation is synonymous with our consciousness expansion. I learned that from my soul. Go inside yourself. Which is one more thing. Kingdom Things podcast, call to action. Sit with yourself for at least 30 minutes a day to develop a deep intimacy with your soul or God inside, to get so much divine intelligence and healing and intuitive creative inspiration and soul alignment that will reflect in your reality. That abundance will manifest in your reality. Your authenticity will manifest in your reality. All right, bye y'all. I'll see you.
I'm coming, all of that ancient that is internal source.